In this video, we will guide you through the steps of applying for a temporary resident visa online from inside of Canada. Please note that information in this video is not intended to constitute legal advice, and information may change without notice. As immigration policy and regulations in Canada may change at any time, please always refer to the Government of Canada official websites for the most up-to-date information or contact international advisors at KPU. Temporary Resident Visa, also referred to as a visitor's visa or entry visa, is a document that is placed in your passport and is used to enter or re-enter Canada. Only certain foreign nationals from visa requiring countries require a TRV to enter Canada. Others might use an electronic travel authorization or merely their valid passport. Find out if you need a temporary resident visa to travel to Canada by visiting the IRCC webpage through the QR code. When should you apply for a new TRV? A visa is different from a study permit. A visa gives you permission to enter Canada, and a study permit provides you with the status to legally study in Canada. If your TRV expires at the same time as your study permit, you need to extend your study permit first, obtain the new permit, then apply for a new TRV. It is recommended that you have a valid TRV at all times in case of an unexpected trip out of the country. If not, you should at least renew your TRV 2 months before you plan to leave Canada. You can apply for a TRV from inside or outside of Canada, online or by paper, based on your scenario. If you are currently studying in Canada, you may apply online in Canada by starting an application on your IRCC account and uploading all required documents. This video will provide instructions related to online and in Canada applications. For guidance on assisting family members or friends to apply for a visitor visa to visit you in Canada, please visit the KPU International Advising website and refer to our Inviting Family or Friends to Visit Canada handout. Before you apply, you need to obtain 2 major documents from KPU. The first one is your recent transcript, including your last 2 terms of study. If you have attended another institution during this period, make sure you provide that transcript as well. To obtain the transcript, visit www.kpu.ca/records/transcripts. Fill in the online request form. Then the transcript will be ready for pickup or being mailed to your mailing address in about 3 to 5 business days. You can scan the QR code for detailed instruction on how to fill in the online request form for the transcript. The second KPU document is your confirmation of enrollment letter. To obtain it, log in to your online self-service account, select Student menu, Records, then Confirmation of Enrollment. Select the current term and print out a PDF copy of the letter. If you have already registered courses for the next term, print a letter for the next term as well, or provide a copy of your next term schedule. If you are not registered in class, speak with an international student advisor to discuss your situation. To apply online, step 1 is to read through the instructions titled Guide 5256, Applying for a Visitor Visa, Temporary Resident Visa. This is the official guide, provided by IRCC. You can access it by simply Googling the title. This comprehensive guide contains all the steps from gathering documents to submitting the application. Now let's look at how to start your application on the IRCC website. First, go to canada.ca and select the appropriate language. Next, select Immigration and Citizenship. Scroll down, click on the Sign In or Create an Account button. You will be directed to a page with 2 options, GCKey or Sign in Partner. If you have an account, choose the option that you prefer. If you do not have an account, please refer to our How to Create an Account on IRC video to create your account. For demonstration purpose, I will sign in with GCKey here. Sign in with your username and password. Click Continue. Read the terms and conditions of use and click on I accept. Answer the security question and click Continue. Now we are on the account page. Scroll down, select Apply to come to Canada even though you are already here. If you already have a personal reference code, you can enter the code and proceed. If not, select Visitor Visa, Study and / or Work Permit under I do not have a personal reference code. Now let's complete the eligibility questionnaire. What would you like to do in Canada? Select the status that applies to you. I will choose Study here. How long are you planning to stay in Canada? Choose temporarily more than 6 months. Select the code that matches the one on your passport. For current country of residence, select Canada. Do you have a family member who is a Canadian citizen or permanent resident and is 18 years or older? Yes or no? I will choose No here. Enter your birthday that matches what's on your passport. Are you a lawful permanent resident of the United States with a valid U.S. Citizenship and Immigration Services number? Yes or no? I will choose No here. Next, select the status that applies to you. Choose your marital status accordingly and select British Columbia as your province of destination. At this point, you may see two options depending on which country you are from, study permit or temporary resident visa. Click Continue below the temporary resident visa option. Click Continue. Which of the following best describes your situation? Choose the answer according to your situation. For demonstration purpose, I will choose I have a study permit here. Have you had a medical exam performed by an IRC authorized panel physician, doctor, within the last 12 months? You may require a medical exam if you need to work in certain fields, or you have lived in a designated country or territory for 6 consecutive months or more in the past year. If your answer is yes, you will need to find your e-medical receipt from the exam you did within the past year. It has your photo and a barcode on it. I will select No here. Do you fit into one of the above categories? Click on the designated countries or territories list to check whether it applies to you. For students who have been in Canada for more than 6 months for the past year and do not intend to work in those fields, choose No. Similarly, I will choose No here. Do you want to submit an application for a family member? Yes or no, I will choose No here. Are you giving someone access to your application? I will select No. In the past 10 years, have you given your fingerprints and photo biometrics for an application to come to Canada? I'm going to select Yes. There are fees associated with this application. Will you be paying your fees, or are you fee exempt? In most cases, yes. Yes, I am able to make a digital copy. Will you be paying your application fees online? Yes. Now we can review all the answers. If you want to make a change to an answer, click the Edit button on the right, then you will be brought back to the question and answer the question again. If everything's correct, click on Continue at the bottom of the review page to proceed. This page provides you with an overview of the steps required for your application. Please go through each step in detail, including the document uploading guidelines. Now we have your document checklist. You should gather all required documents and upload them on this page. When possible, documents should be issued within 30 days of submitting your application to be considered recent. If you must provide several documents in a section, combine them into one file before uploading. The size limit is 4 MB per file. You may need to reduce the file size. When you click on the application form's document name, another window will open, showing a "Please wait" message. Click on the download arrow at the top right to save the file onto your computer, and then open it with Adobe Reader to view the form properly. For details, instructions on how to fill in the form, please visit our website and refer to the guide to completing IMM 5257 e-document. Upload your recent transcripts under the Recent Education Transcript section. For Canadian Work or Study Permit section, copy your valid study or work permit and upload it in one file. For Proof of Next Term Enrollment section, upload your confirmation of enrollment letter, including next term schedules if applicable. Provide passport copies, proof of financial support, and your digital photo accordingly. Click the question mark under Instructions to look at specific requirements for each section. After uploading all of the supporting documents, upload any optional document as per your situation, such as a letter of explanation, proof of medical exam, authorized leave letter, etc. If you have uploaded everything correctly, the Details column will show Upload in green, and a Next button will appear at the bottom right corner of the page. Click Next, Declare and Sign, then pay the $100 Canadian fee and submit your application. After you submit your online application, you will receive a message in your IRCC account confirming your application has been received. After processing, IRCC will send you a passport request. You need to submit your passport to IRCC within 30 days after the request. You need to include a copy of the passport request with your passport submission. Make sure your passport is valid for the entire time you are in Canada, and make sure you have at least one blank page in your passport. You can send out your passport to the Ottawa office either by mail or courier. Prepare 2 prepaid envelopes, one to send the passport to IRCC, the other one addressed to yourself for passport return. Scan the QR code for IRCC's detailed mailing instructions. If you have any questions regarding your visa, please be sure to speak with an international student advisor. Good luck with your application!